And Josh, you're so much bigger than Kondo. How did you plan to use that size and strength to your advantage?
Very forcefully.
As we will see. The referee kicks off this fight.
Inside low kick. I'm on the feet here, initiating that clinch, using my reach advantage to try and land those knees, but Kondo being very patient. But even I know that there's only so much of that you can take before it really starts to break you down. Getting him in the corner, just really wanting to keep my weight on him and use the pressure against him to try and wear him down. I really wanted to see what he had as far as defense and concerns to wrestling. We've been working in the corner here for some time, just laying my weight, feeding knees into the body, into the thighs, trying to wear him out as we have 3 rounds to go in this title fight, and really in no hurry to get it over with.
As we see Josh throwing the shoulder at Kondo.
And then he fires back.
Josh, are you busting his chops like you do everyone else around here?
I'm letting him know, hey, you're stealing my move. But I'm trying to clear the corner and fire some punches in. But Kondo keeping the distance, spinning him around and going back to that tie clinch, and now looking to close the distance again. Nice knee by Kondo. Happened to luckily just hit me in the arm and didn't actually catch the head of mine. Or I could have been eating canvas right there. Kondo very deadly with the knees. So yay to go arm.
And so far, Josh, looks like you're controlling the fight. Are you feeling very confident at this point?
I am, and at the same time, I'm just really trying to get a read on Kondo. I wanted to see what kind of strength he had, how he dealt with the wrestling and the size, seeing if I could, what I could really discern from Kondo here. Is Kondo working short little punches inside and just really being very methodical about things as we continue to work in the clinch here. I'm using the corner to lay my weight on him, grinding the head under the cheek there, just generally making things uncomfortable, looking to land some punishing blows for later on in the fight, and getting a better idea of what to expect out of Yuki Kondo.
As we see Minoru Suzuki ringside.
As I clear again to land some punches, and Kondo firing back, beckoning him to, hey, here's the chin, hit it right there. But I got to tell you, I swear to God, it was like he had a laser sight. I couldn't believe, as I'm moving my head, everything he throws manages to land right on my chin. Probably because it's a big Superman-looking thing that it is. Just couldn't quite get it out of the way. It's like that episode of Seinfeld where that birds and everything kept hitting Elaine in the head. Like they couldn't avoid it.
Never actually seen Seinfeld, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, I'll just tell you.
I don't want to end up like Yuki Kondo over there.
Well, I got to tell you, if anything, Yuki's got to be pretty happy with those laser-guided missiles for fists. But I'm pretty hard-headed, so I commenced to get him back in the corner, feeding a few shots to the body.
You're doing a good job of keeping your weight on him so he can't get out of that corner.
Right. Like I said, this was a real feeling out process and not really a big engagement round for us. But second round coming in here, I decided to pick it up a little bit. And really looking, nice counter right hands as he's a southpaw, so I want to lead with rights. Nice right low kick, left low kick, and some more counter shots. Yuki, a very, it's hard to say, his punches have a lot of snap on them. That's what makes him a knockout artist. Not very heavy, but I go in for the double leg takedown. Nice sprawl by Kondo there, keeping that leg up and forcing him against the ropes to readjust and look for another opportunity to take him down. I have the body lock though, so
and pushing him right back to that corner.
There we end up back in the corner, but this time I don't intend to stay there the whole round. Incidental groin graze earlier on there, but both we acknowledged it, and no harm, no foul. One testicle was already lost earlier that night. No need for another. So, double leg takedown.
And
body
now
lock
you are just giving him a facelift.
Trying to rain some punches in there. Kondo keeping a hold of one of my gloves.
Going through the ropes to punch him. Is that legal, Josh?
Hey, ref ain't stepping in. I'm going to keep throwing. There is no respite for those in the ring. You just keep going. And as I'm feeding some rights in there and picking my chance. Now there was a nice opportunity for the armbar, but I'm electing not to take it at this point. I've got good position with the mount, and one of the things I came to accomplish in this match was I wanted to pull off a German suplex. And as you see, no German suplex yet. Here I sit. And really...
And a small cut on the forehead of Kondo.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily expect to knock him out sitting in the mount here, but I did want to break him down, hit him, wear him out, maybe cut him, and really take the fight out of him. So if I did get a chance to throw him, then it would be made much easier. I'm the bigger, heavier fighter, so I'm going to sit in the mount here and just continue to pick away. There's no real need for me to be in a hurry as I land another right hook there. Kondo, though, very diligently working to escape, and another armbar opportunity, but I decided to pass it up.
Yuki Kondo back up to his feet and backing you up, Josh.
Funny enough, slip a few of those, catch a few, throw one of my own. As I get to the feet and I hear the crowd roaring, I'm thinking, what an amazing fight this must be. Everybody's really having an incredible reaction to it, so whatever we're doing, it's got to be working. And just kind of living in the moment as throwing a few knees there, going for another double leg, high waist takedown, sucking it up and landing in the half guard now. Just really relishing the moment there.
And so far, you're controlling this fight from the very beginning.
I'm the bigger, stronger fighter, and Kondo really is kind of content to let me throw him around. So if that's the case, I'm going to do it.
And Yuki Kondo in a lot of trouble so far.
Looking to pass the guard, trying to stomp, but just missed.
Showing no care for the head of Yuki Kondo.
Well, I care very much. In fact, so much so that I wanted to introduce him to my foot.
And a very pleasant introduction indeed.
Passing to mount again. Kondo working that same escape, but fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, makes me a big idiot. So, keeping that position and stealing Rob's line, chipping more shots in there.
That was weeks ago, no one remembers. And I muffled that line if I remember correctly.
Rotating my wrists free, trying to look for a nice clean shot, peppering little shots to the body.
Shots to the body, yes. And then body and face, good job trying to add a little variety to that.
Again, just this, I see this match as well within my reach, trying to catch that wrist there and trap his arm so that I can punch freely.
And Kondo still mounted, trying to escape the mount, but just too much weight on top of him. As Josh using his glove
covering
to provide
his mouth.
A muzzle, yes.
Yes, a muzzle. No sassing. I can hear him breathing real hard, so I don't want to give him any opportunity to get a fresh breath. I want to make him struggle and suffer for every minute underneath me.
And Kondo's face has to be swelling up a little bit.
I imagine so, as I'm...
And exactly how much damage have you taken up to this point, Josh?
Not a whole lot, thankfully, but I have been able to avoid getting any real super flush shots from Kondo, but not by any lack of usage by Kondo. Throwing a few shots there, one body shot did land well, and Kondo trying to pick up the pace, landing a jab, middle kick from Kondo. Some more body shots, but in coming forward, it finds himself in the clinch again, where my Greco-Roman and freestyle wrestling background is going to come to use as I suck up that body lock again, right to mount. Well, actually half guard, and I believe from this position, landing a short hammer fist as I continue to pass. By making him continue to try and recover guard like that, and I'm just burying my weight into him, making him use more and more energy as we get restarted.
Kondo's head out of the mat at that point. But with these new rules, you are not restarted back on your feet. You keep your position.
That makes me happy, I can tell you that.
As we see Josh in control.
trying to push that knee down so I can get to the mount position again and cash a few checks on Yuki. But Yuki making it to his feet. And
oh my goodness, suplex. Josh Barnett showing blatant disregard for the
rolling
neck.
German suplex, and my mistaking it that he may be out, he pops back to his feet and decides to try and take my head off. A surprising endeavor, and as I crowd him into the corner and suck up the double, I'm thinking that could have been a very, very bad situation indeed.
And Josh Barnett was showing blatant disregard for the neck of Yuki Kondo, but miraculously Kondo still able to fight on after those two suplexes.
Well, landing with that double leg takedown, I drove my shoulder deep and forced all the air out of Yuki Kondo, doing a lot of damage to his body. Trying to land that stomp is Kondo going after my legs, but no effect there. And at this point, this match is over in my mind, and it's not going to go any farther than I want it to. And as far as I'm concerned, in my mind right there, this match, I'm going to end it. This isn't going to go any farther. I'm going to finish him one way or the other.
Kondo receiving punches non-stop. Just too much weight on top of him to escape.
After that suplex and that big double leg smashing him into the abdomen, he's got not much fight left in him at all. But an incredibly tough guy as Kondo, he is not going to quit.
And Kondo needs to try to get back on his feet, but I'm not sure if he's physically able to do so in this position. And Kondo trying to protect himself, has already taken a lot of punches. And my goodness, Josh, there just is no stopping you, is there?
No, and those little shots off of his back did nothing but really tick me off. And as I lock in that sleeper choke.
And the referee stops the fight. Josh Barnett, you are the new King of Pancrace champion. Are you going to Disney World?
Disney World? I got the King of Pancrace belt. Disney World ought to come to me.
And you are in Japan, which might be better than Disney World to begin with. So in the third round, 326, Josh Barnett becomes the King of Pancrace champion. And
3ラウンド3分26秒超スリーパー第10代パンクラス無差別級キングオブパンクラシスト、その名はジョシュ・バーネット、新日本プロレス所属。今バーネットが近藤を担いであります。さあゲスト解説のライガー選手、ぜひこの戦い振り返っていただきましょう。
そうですね、いややっぱり女子は強かったけども、近藤選手も強かった、2人とも強かった。
本当にそれは会場のファン感じてますね。さあ高橋選手はこの戦いどう振り返りますか。結果はこうなりましたが、
そうですね、やっぱ近藤のポテンシャルの高さっていうものを改めて感じたんですけれども、やっぱジョシュ選手、やっぱりジョシュ・バーネットっていうのは強かったなっていう感じですよね。
This is for New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is for UWF. This is for Pancrace. This is for everybody. ありがとうございました。
What are you feeling at that point?
Probably the highest and most elated moment of my entire career, fighting an incredible fighter like Yuki Kondo, fighting in Pancrace for the first time, coming into Pancrace. My original coach, Matt Hume, fought in the original King of Pancrace tournament, but he was unable to win that belt, and here I came, I don't know how many years later, near 10 years later, was able to snatch up the belt, and it was a great moment for me. I felt like I was winning it for Matt, for New Japan Pro Wrestling, the company that I was working with at the time, and for the fans, and it was one of the single greatest moments of my career.
All right, and Josh Barnett is still the King of Pancrace. Now we will move on to our event highlights.
have an idea what this is going to be.
And what a shocker! It's Josh Barnett versus Yuki, Kondo, and Josh, I'll let you take this one.
Wanting one German suplex was all I came in for, but bam, I hit one. Yuki Kondo mistakenly back to the feet again, and bam, another. That is called a rolling German suplex, one after the other.
Do not try this at home.
Unfortunately, he did not go out from that second one. Quite the surprise when he hopped up and said, hey, meet the knee.
All right, so 15 shows, Josh. We got through this alive. How sick of you are, how sick of me are you?
Well, I'll be thankful when I can crawl into bed and not hear your voice. But all said and done, this was an incredible experience. I'm very happy to have been a part of this and introduced Pancrace to the masses. And I hope we can come back for another season, and I hope that everybody really enjoys all these wonderful fights.
But before we go, Josh, we might be the two faces on camera, but there's definitely a great support staff behind us, and they're the unsung heroes of this show. Without them, there is no Pancrace Legends of Mixed Martial Arts.
Right, and we might even refer to some people as Wang instead of Kim.
I think there was a dude named Wang, but I don't really talk to him.
Yeah.
All right, and that does it for the first season of Pancrace Legends of Mixed Martial Arts. I'm Rob Wu.
Josh Barnett.
Thanks for watching.
Catch.
Yeah. I threw my pen too.
Are we filming all this so we can put it on
We
the DVD?
should. The bloopers, right? The extra scenes and all that. And if you want to see the most legendary...
The most legendary?
What's
the writing?
All right.
Yeah, Rob, see, I never mess up.
Man, sorry, Josh. Yeah, I'm good.
So happy to be on Pancrace. Josh.
Hey, it's not in my contract does not say Josh Barnett can punch me.
Are you sure? I thought I told them to put that in
I
there.
went through every single word. What's that?
I picked the cup up and drank.
What? Oh.
But that catches people's attention. They're like,
Kabang, kabang, kabang! Only on Imagine Asian TV.